Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn. Sorry I haven't been doing a lot of readings lately. It's just because of just everything that's going on. I've been doing a lot of personal readings. So I'm back at it now. I felt like I had a calling or feeling to get back on and do it today. So today I'm doing Cancer. I think it's April 9th. You never know what day it is now. I hope you're all doing well and surviving all this craziness. Scary, crazy times. But I just believe that, I don't know, there's something bigger than we'll understand that why this is happening. So just keep going, keep doing what they're asking us to do. Make sure you're getting outside for some fresh air, some sun, go for some walks. In my house we're doing a little bit of painting and just getting some home renovations and stuff done, cleaning, and I ordered a crib board on Amazon. I'm going to teach my sons how to play cribbage, so that should be fun. And then I bought that game, Humans Against Humanity, but I don't think I can play this game with my kids. It's a little bit rated R, but my husband thought it was hysterical. Anyways, so Cancer, if you have any questions, think about it now. I'm going to do a 10-card Celtic cross, and then I have this deck here. The answer is simple. The Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And then, where's my other deck? Oh, the Guardian Angel. This deck here. I'm going to pick 3 cards from one card from each of those decks for some more information for you. So with a 10-card Celtic cross spread, each card represents something. So your environment, your self-image, your past, your current situation, stuff like that. And so every section I'm going to, if I have to pull another card, I'm going to pull another card. I like to end off every section on a positive note, okay? I don't like to end it on a negative note, every single card. So, okay. If you get major arcana cards, if I say it's a major arcana card, that just means it's a major message for you. There's, like, I think in this deck maybe 20 major arcana cards. So something like that. So when I tell you it's a major arcana card, it's a major message, so really pay attention. You might want to pause the video and get a pen and paper out so you can take notes. Okay, here we go. There's your first card, 2 of Cups. So 9 more cards, please, for Cancer. 6 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, 5 of Swords, the Fool. I have to move this over a bit. Or maybe I'll put it on this side because I have all the other cards to pull. Okay, can you still see? Then you have 8 of Swords, Page of Wands, 7 of Cups, and King of Wands for your outcome card. Okay, Cancer. Then we'll shuffle this deck and have another card, please, for Cancer. 1 more card, please, for Cancer. one more card, please, for Cancer. Okay. Then you have never-ending story. And then this deck here, another card for Cancer. Another card for Cancer. Okay. So you have Major Arcana card, embrace those around you. And then last deck, one more card for Cancer, please. One more card for Cancer, please. One more card for Cancer, please. And you have say thank you. So if you don't have like a question or any concerns right now, then these are just messages from the universe, okay? So let's start with your first card. That's the Two of Cups. Cancer, this card represents you in terms of your situation, what you asked, what's going on. This card is one of my favorite cards. It talks about this card promises a strong and passionate relationship. Such a relationship brings beauty and power to life. While this can be a romantic relationship, it can also mean any such union of people, groups, ideas, or talent. The key here is the coming together of two things that creates a third thing that is in and of itself powerful, beautiful, and passionate. This is what I was actually talking to my husband about this morning. I said this is our card because, you know, we're working on the kitchen and we're coming up with, you know, he's coming up with his suggestions, I'm coming up with mine, and when we work together, I believe that we create something very powerful, beautiful, passionate. Now, it's a general reading, so the obviously won't be for everybody, but this can be romantic, doesn't have to be. Just, you know, a union of people or groups or ideas or talent. It's the power of something coming together to create a third thing that's very powerful, very beautiful. So this is what's going on right now in your life, Cancer. But, so I'm going to leave that. I like that. I'm going to stop at that. That's wonderful. But your second card, the Six of Wands, this is a card that's crossing you. This is what's crossing you. But this card is actually a card of victory. Whatever you've set your hand to will prosper, and you will be happy with the success. It will be personally satisfying, but it will also be crowned with public recognition in some form. The acknowledgement will make this moment even sweeter, so that's fantastic. This, what's crossing or what's over this, the Two of Cups, that coming together, that union, on top of it is victorious. So if there's, you know, if you're wondering about this union or if you should go together with something, and they're saying yes, it's victorious. A victory. Whatever you've put your hand to will prosper, and you will be happy with the success. You'll be personally satisfied, and you will have some public recognition, and which will make it even sweeter. So two awesome cards to start off with, Cancer. Now, your third card is your foundation card. It's the Knight of Pentacles. Now, this is your foundation card illustrates the basis or foundation of the situation, the foundation of your situation. So you have the Knight of Pentacles. So they're talking about someone here. I'm going to describe to you this person. Now, obviously, a knight, it's a male in the card, but it doesn't have to be. Hopefully, I'll read the description of this person and you'll understand who they're talking about. This knight is the most dependable of knights. You can count on him to do what he says and to do it well. Whatever the task at hand, he'll work until it's finished. He's the handyman who can do anything. He's the kid who works his way through school and manages to save for his house at the same time. He's good about saving and investing carefully, but he's not about making a quick buck or taking big risks. He is extremely organized, maybe annoyingly so. He can be a loner, preferring staying home to nightclubs or large parties. He is sometimes a little too cautious in his choices and a little too tight with his money. He can be dull and stubborn. So that's, hopefully you know who they're talking about there with the Knight of Pentacles. This person is part of your foundation right now. And then, sorry about my nails. They're terrible because obviously we can't go anywhere to get them done. So your next card, that's your third foundation card. Your fourth card, this card is the Two of Swords. This card talks about your past and it's affecting your present situation. Okay, so this card shows influences from the past that are affecting the present situation. Okay, so situations from the past that are affecting the current situation. This card is talking about a difficult situation. You're dealing with two conflicting ideas or a challenging decision, but you are not willing to face the situation. You've closed your eyes to it. Rather than view it rationally, your emotions are distracting you. The Two of Swords suggests that this situation would benefit from a more rational decision than from an emotional one. It can also represent a truce or stalemate. So let's get another card. Can I have another card on top of the Two of Swords, please? Another card on top of the Two of Swords, please, just for a little bit more guidance for Cancer. Another card on top of the Two of Swords. One more shuffle. Another card on top of the Two of Swords. Okay, thank you. So you have Temperance. Major Arcana card. Major message. So really pay attention to this. I want to give you a little bit more guidance here. This card suggests that you watch your balance. Take time to make sure your reactions, decisions, and words are appropriate for the situation at hand. You are advised to practice moderation and patience. This is no time for extreme behavior or melodramatic gestures. Okay, so going back to the Two of Swords, I guess they're just trying to tell you how to deal with this situation here, this past situation that's affecting your current situation. So this card is talking about a difficult situation, two conflicting ideas, or a challenging decision. You're not willing to face a situation. You've closed your eyes to it. Rather than viewing it rationally, your emotions are distracting you. This card is suggesting that this situation would benefit from a more rational decision than an emotional one. It can also represent a truce or a stalemate. And this card is telling you to watch your balance with this. Watch your balance with this. Take time to make sure your reactions, decisions, and words are appropriate for this situation. Practice moderation and patience. This is no time for extreme behavior or melodramatic gestures. Okay, so there's your little bit of guidance for this situation there. Now your fifth card, this is the Five of Swords card, and this talks about your immediate future. So what is what is likely to happen next. Five of Swords. What is likely to happen next? And it means the end of an argument or clash of some sort. So that's good. After going through this, maybe it's talking about the end of an argument or clash of some sort. The winner is ambitious and may have won by aggressive or less honorable methods. It indicates a situation where someone has put her needs above the needs of others and is concerned only for her own interests. You will know if you are the winner or the one running away. Okay, so this is the end of an argument. That's what's coming up in the immediate future. The winner is ambitious, may have won by aggressive or less honorable methods. A situation where someone has put her needs above the needs of others and is only concerned for her own interests. You will know if you're the winner or the one running away. Now, what's crowning your situation, or what outcome that you desire the most, the card up here, is the Fool card. This is a major arcana card, major message, so pay attention. This is what you desire, or this is the outcome that you desire most in this situation, Cancer. And it's saying that being at a crossroads, there are a variety of paths you can choose, and the Fool suggests making an intuitive decision, even if it seems illogical. This is a moment for faith, trust in yourself and the universe. Follow your heart and embrace whatever comes your way. Okay, so I'm going to get another card on top of that. Can I have another card on top of the Fool, please? Another card on top of the Fool. Another card on top of the Fool. To get a little bit more insight on this crowning card. There we go. What you desire most in this situation. You got the Hermit. So, major message, major arcana. So, let's see what the Hermit has to say. Seeking the truth. That's what this card is about. So we go from the outcome you desire the most is being at a crossroads. There's a variety of paths you can choose. This card, the Fool card, suggests making an intuitive decision, even if it seems illogical. This is a time for faith and trust in yourself and the universe. You have to follow your heart and embrace whatever comes your way. But this card is also saying, or the next card, the Hermit card, your spirit guides are telling you that you need your own truth. You need to seek your own truth. This card is about seeking truth, not the intuitive truth of the High Priestess, and not the learned truth of the Hierophant. But the truth that you need is your own truth. You need to withdraw from the situation for a time. Use this time to review all your knowledge, understanding, and experience. When you figure out how it all works together, you will have the answer you need. So this, I guess that your crowning card is, saying you're at a crossroads, but you need to basically go inside. You need to do some soul searching here. You need to find out what your authentic, true self wants, not what other people want. It's your life, what you want, what you truly want. That's what you need to do, okay? And then, so your seventh card down here is the Eight of Swords. This card represents yourself. This is your self-image. This is how you see yourself in this present situation. So how you see yourself in this present situation. And I'll just describe to you what this card stands for. This represents a situation in where you feel this is how you see yourself, Cancer. You see yourself in a situation where you feel helpless. You feel that problems are surrounding you. You feel trapped. No matter where you look, there's danger, obstacles, and problems confront you. This card also suggests that while the situation probably is as bad as you think, escape is possible. Okay, so you feel like you're in a really difficult situation, Cancer, but escape is possible. Your spirit guides, the universe, God is telling you, you don't have to feel like this. And just remember, you know, it's your life, your choice. You get to do whatever, you know. It's your life. There you go. 2 of Wands popped out. There's your card on top of the 8 of Swords. 2 of Wands here. So the 2 of Wands, this card suggests the need to choose between 2 ventures. In this case, either option requires your full passion and attention. This is not the time to split your focus and your energy. Although both choices are appealing, go with your instincts and you will make the right choice. So there's your guidance, Cancer. You need to go with your gut instincts and you will make the right choice. So you need to go inside and seek your truth, what you truly want. Maybe both choices are really, really hard. It's not going to be easy, but you have to focus, put all your passion and attention into this, all your energy into this. It says here that both choices are appealing, but you have to go with your gut instincts, okay? Follow your heart with this. Go inside and seek your truth. Okay, and so your next card, your 8th card, is your environment card. This card is the Page of Wands, and this card represents the influences of those around you. It can show how others see you in the situation. So your environment, this is how others see you in this situation. Now the Page of Wands, the Page cards, they represent messages. So you might be getting a message soon. And the Page of Wands, these kind of messages are about new job, new career, travel, or something of a spiritual nature. So you might be getting a message about that, okay? So let me describe to you how others see you, or that's what this card talks about, your environment, the influences of those around you. This person has a creative restlessness, pent-up energy, and perhaps some frustration. They have passion and desire, but are just not quite sure how to put it to good use. This person is on the verge of a discovery or new phase of life. The sooner they are able to start that new phase, the happier they will be. So that's what your environment is. Maybe this is you, someone you know, someone in your environment, or how someone sees you in this situation. So you have to have an open mind about that. But this card indicates someone who has a creative restlessness, pent-up energy, maybe some frustration. This person has passion and desire, but isn't quite sure how to put it to good use. This person is on the verge of a discovery or new phase of life. And the sooner this person starts that new phase, the happier they will be. Okay, so that's your environment card. your hopes and fears card, what you hope for or fear the most in this situation, you have the Seven of Cups. Again with the choices. I'm going to write this down so I can put that on your, let me get my pen here. You're having these notes about having, what does it say here? Having too many choices. Having too many. I'm going to put that as my title so you can see that on the YouTube. So, hoping for or fearing the most in this situation, you have the Seven of Cups. This card, it represents having too many choices, all again of which seem very appealing to you. You are spending time dreaming about them, imagining what each would be like. Still, you cannot pick one. This card includes a hint that might help you. You are drawn to these choices emotionally. Set aside those emotions for a moment and invite a little reason into the picture. Hi, sorry about that. I just got interrupted for a second. So we were on the Seven of Cups, and it's saying to invite a little reason into the picture. While emotionally appealing, some of the choices may not be good for you, so choose wisely. So I'm going to take another card on top of the Seven of Cups. Can I have another card on top of the Seven of Cups, please? Well, I think really, you know what? You should use your logic and follow your intuition and your heart. I think you should really, from what the cards are saying, you know, use logic, follow your heart, use your intuition. I think because they're saying some of these choices actually, some of these choices may not be good for you, so you have to choose wisely. So can I have another card on top of the Seven of Cups, please? So you have the Star. That's a major arcana card, major message. So we have major arcana card, the Star over the Seven of Cups. The Star card talks about in the face of troubling events, the Star offers hope and guidance. As you emerge from troubled waters, you will find clear signs directing your path. So, Cancer, your spirit guides, the universe, God, will show you signs to take. Just follow your intuition, but use logic too, okay? Now is the time to stop focusing on what has happened in the past and look instead to the future. The universe is offering refreshment. A transformation is at hand. You just need to reach out and take it. Even if the evidence of your senses indicates otherwise, focus only on the hope that is provided. Steer your actions by the light of the shining star, and you will soon be on solid ground. Okay? So stop focusing on what has happened in the past and look instead to the future. The universe is offering refreshment. A transformation is at hand. You just need to reach out and take it. Okay? And then your outcome card. This card indicates the probable outcome if all things remain as they are. And you have the King of Wands. So the King of Wands on the card obviously is a male, but it doesn't have to be since it's a general reading. So I'm going to describe to you this person. This person, I guess, is talking about your outcome if all things to remain as they are. If all things were to remain as they are. This king is passionate. He leads with confidence and energy. His natural charisma and sense of fun motivate all who follow him. He somehow convinces his followers that they can accomplish anything, and they love him for giving them that feeling. He is not one to go with the flow. Instead, he sets his own goals and makes his own way toward them. He can charm almost anyone into doing almost anything. So, why did you give us the King of Wands as the outcome card if all things were to remain the same? Hopefully you understand, Cancer, why you got the King of Wands. Maybe they're talking about you or the person you're supposed to be with, or if all things were to remain the same. But let's get another card on top of the King of Wands. Find out why we got this card. So you have Judgment, okay? Judgment, Major Arcana card, major message they want you to know. So this card provides a call. You are being called to face your past again. You're being called to face your past, Cancer, before moving on. It is time to acknowledge whatever has happened, accept it, and let it go. You have learned so much and have been through so much. You now have the wisdom and strength to set yourself free from your past. A time for change is at hand. Again, they're saying that, a time for change, a transformation. Maybe a new job, a new relationship, or a new way of life. However, unlike other cards indicating change, in this case, you are more in control. You've decided to heed the call. You have the experience and the knowledge to move forward. You just have to make your final farewells. Okay, so Cancer, that's your outcome card, the Judgment card, your last card. You're being called to face your past before moving on. You have to acknowledge what has ever happened, accept it, and let it go. You've learned so much and have been through so much. You have the wisdom and the strength to free yourself from the past. A time for change is at hand, perhaps a new job, relationship, or new way of life, but you are more in control now, and you have the experience and the knowledge that you need to move forward. You just have to make your final farewells. So, this card here, one of your next clarifying cards, this card here is a Major Arcana. So this is a major message for you. This is one of the extra cards that I took from my other decks. It says, embrace those around you. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you, making it even more important to surround yourself with those who love you and share your beliefs. Be willing to accept help from others. You could find comfort in traditional solutions, or your heart may long to try out new ideas. Your heart may long to try out new ideas. And to get a little bit more information on this card here, the embrace those around you. Also, additional meanings of this card are educational institutions, seeking guidance from spiritual leaders, taking or teaching classes, and need to be more flexible, discovering what really matters in life. It's so important to surround yourself with supportive, loving, and understanding souls. That may include people you already know, or perhaps it's time to join a new group of like-minded individuals. This card especially asks you to spend time with those who can help you grow spiritually and emotionally. Look for friendship or assistance from people who have their arms and hearts wide open. This card can also speak to the way in which you are trying to accomplish something. Remember to make your choices with compassion and kindness towards others involved. If you're approaching a project or a task in a very traditional way, then drawing this card may suggest that you should pursue a more creative path. However, If your attempts to do things in an unconventional way are generating challenges, then perhaps it's time to return to methods that have already been tested and proven. Your second card here in the extra decks is Say Thank You. So, this card talks about, have you observed just how many people are collaborating for your success at this time? Suspend your fears long enough to notice. Look up and see those who work tirelessly on your behalf. Recognize their quiet love and service that you so depend on to keep you safe, secure, and grounded. Especially acknowledge those who attract no special attention to themselves, content to simply be of help. It may be a partner or significant other, a parent or sibling whom you count on, a mentor or a teacher who believes in you, the boss who pushes you to be more creative or effective, or an employee who's on time day in and day out. Your help may come from your children who make you laugh or ask you to be strong for them, a neighbor who brightens your day with a smile and a wave, or a friend who spends hours on the phone listening to you complain and sort out your life. These quiet support people are your bedrocks, yet your ego has been too preoccupied with its own concerns for you to say thank you to all who serve to make your life better. Smile and acknowledge the gifts they bring you. Whether it's the mail carrier who delivers your mail without fail, the young woman at the coffee shop who makes your cappuccino to perfection, or the competitor who stimulates your creativity to a higher level. It's time to recognize those whom you rely on. Notice the quiet grace with which they work to make everything easier, leaving you free to have peace of mind and spirit. Don't take for granted the gifts of others. Their spirit is gracing yours, so say thank you without hesitation. And then your last card is the Never-Ending Story card up there. Never-Ending Story. So this card is talking about self-criticism, the wounded ego, unnecessary dramas. There is a story woven through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurt and loss, rejection and humiliation, self-loathing and arrogance, and all manner of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. It is the old story whose refrain is that you cannot do this, must not go there, should not say that, lest your world come crumbling down. Today, know that none of this is actually true. The sky is not falling. The voice you hear is just a small, scared, conditional part of you that got stuck in a lie, wants to protect you, and needs to be seen as a victim. Love that lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. You are not your story, and the narrator is simply the voice of your fearful part, small and vulnerable and easily soothed. The relationship message: sometimes your heart enters into a contract with another that results in pain, not because of abuse or neglect, but for other more complex reasons. Shame, fear of intimacy, and low self-esteem are the greatest challenges to the success of a relationship. Consider how valuable this knowledge is. However, right now you have an opportunity for important healing, but you must reflect on the stories you weave about love, connection, abandonment, rejection, and loneliness. Not only do you need to begin a new story, you need to forgive yourself for telling yourself the old ones. Have compassion for the part of you that believes all those narratives. None of them were ever true anyway. The prosperity message, fear, envy, procrastination, greed, and the perception of victimhood could all be active in your life at this moment. Are you comparing yourself with others, thinking their success should be yours? Maybe you're afraid of all the good that is coming your way, so you step out of your lane, totally aware of what you're doing but seemingly powerless to stop yourself. Are you back where you started or in a situation that reminds you of past failures, financial insecurity scarring you? You must learn to love yourself through missteps and sabotaging moments. Use criticism constructively right now. Better yet, stop telling this story altogether. Make up a new one. The universe loves you deeply and will wait for you to figure that out. Tell a new story and success is all but guaranteed. You can do it. And lastly, Cancer, your protection message is, this is a time to avoid drama at all costs, especially when it comes to other people's stuff. Your sensitivity is on overload these days, and you're best served by keeping your distance. Your mantra today is, not my circus, not my monkeys. All this drama will pass, and you will carry on unscathed and blameless. Okay, there you go, Cancer. That's your reading for today. I hope you like it. Again, it's just a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody, obviously. But if you want a more personal reading, I'll leave my email underneath, and you can email me, and we can chat about having a personal reading for you. Then it could be more direct to you. Make sure everyone stays safe, take care of each other. We'll get through all of this craziness. Be careful, be safe. I appreciate your time watching the video. If you like this video, please like, share, or subscribe to other Cancers. That'd be awesome. Leave me a comment, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.